This man was jailed today in the UK for killing a 16-year-old refugee in Huddersfield who was called Ahmad Mamdouh al-Ibrahim. And there's one part of the story that the media is not reporting on because the far right tried to use this story as a false flag. They tried to take advantage of the story because when the details first emerged that there was actually a stabbing and there was an attack, this is what they were posting online. They were posting that actually, before the details came out, because the people were underage, that they couldn't immediately release any details, is that it was a Kurdish asylum seeker who killed a young British boy and almost decapitated him. You know, this was locals reporting on it, and this was spread far and wide because there has been multiple instances over the last year, pretty much since Southport actually, where there have been attacks, and when especially it involves young people and these far-right thugs know, and these far-right people who are trying to incite violence, they know that the police can't reveal information straight away, so they just try to take advantage of it, and they just spread rumors like, oh, it was an asylum seeker, we heard it was an asylum seeker, somebody is saying it was an asylum seeker. But at what point do we continue putting up with this? Because every time that they do this, this is incitement to violence. This is not just simple misinformation and disinformation. They want it to be an asylum seeker, and they want a little white British boy or girl to be killed, and they just hope that they're right. Why are we living in a world where it's okay for people like this person and all the other far-right people online, every time a child or a person gets killed in the UK, that they can just say, oh, we've heard there's a rumor that it's an asylum seeker, and they're just allowed to do that because what they want to do, they want to cause another Southport. Every time that they've done this in the last year and a half or so, they want another Southport, and that is what they're trying to do every time they say, oh, it's an asylum seeker, oh, we heard it's an asylum seeker, and they always give it like reasonable doubt. But that post that I just showed you is still up to this day. It's still up on multiple accounts. No retraction, no apology, no, oh, sorry, got it wrong, because they don't care. They want people to be killed so they can use it to cause violence, to kick off, to say, oh, look, we were right. They just try this as often as they can, and they continue getting away with it, and this shouldn't be allowed.